results than that. Oh, well, that's how you fly, guys. Now that is how you crash.
Hello! So I thought it might be a good idea to revisit that technology that is Mantle. Now, I didn't really pay much attention to the software the first time it was announced, and when the betas came out, the drivers and things like that, I didn't really get on with it. I didn't think it was very good, and obviously it was testing. That's why they were trying to get it perfected. Now, the drivers are on 14.4 at the moment, so I'm going to give it another go. So we're running an A10 6800K. I know it's not the newest. There's the CUII APUs now out there, but these are still pretty damn good. I mean, for the money, but pay about 100 quid, and they're pretty good quad-core processors. And as before, we're going to pair it with the R9 270X DirectX Top Edition. Let's get some dust off that. We'll play Battlefield 4. We'll enable Mantle, and then do a comparison between DirectX and Mantle with those two together. We're running 8GB of Vengeance Corsair 1866 DDR3 RAM, and we're running it in the little EVGA Hadron Air case. Now, you've probably seen it in other videos. I'll put it in the description underneath, a link to that. The video before where we built a system, myself and my colleague, my manager here at work, we built a couple of systems custom made. So the EVGA Hadron Air case with the Corsair H100i cooler, water cooling system. We custom made them so that we could cut a hole in the back, put the cooler on the top, and then screw it down. Now, a lot of people had a lot of uproar about that and couldn't stand it. Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's just what I wanted to do, and it works fine. It's been running for 8 months. Looks great. There wasn't the Hadron Air water case at the time, and it's unique. I don't know anyone else that's done this apart from us too. So, you know, it's a good system. Let's get cracking then. I'm going to first of all run it on DirectX, and we'll just do a little bit of a benchmark and see how we get on with these two on sort of medium-high, well, probably auto settings actually. Put on the auto settings, and then we'll change them to the GPU rendering to the Mantle system and just see. I'm so curious. I mean, I haven't looked at this since it was released back in sort of January time this year, so 2014, and I haven't really bothered at all, like looking at what it can do or whether it's any good. I've heard a lot of good things about it, but I've not really tried it. So let's get cracking and see what it's like.
Right, first of all, we're going to run the test range. We're going to do it in DirectX rendering first. So DirectX 11. So let's go ahead and launch the test range. And then we'll quit it. Well, change the setting, quit it, and load it back up as Mantle. Okay. Here we go. So, we are on... We'll spawn in the Viper. No, the Little Bird. We'll spawn in the Little Bird because it's quick and easy to fly about. Deploy in. Okay, so I'll take us through the graphics settings. We've got options, video, and we're on auto at the moment. Everything's auto, so you can see how high. Everything's set to high. Anti-aliasing is off, but the rest is high. That's also automatically set to this R9 270X card, the DirectX 11 card from AMD, R9 series. Everything else here is, I don't know, standard. I've not changed anything, so whatever's set here is set here. You can see DirectX 11 set. Let's see what the frame rate's like on this. So, currently getting, funnily enough, 97 frames a second. Top left there, I know you can barely see. It does say 97. I don't know whether my camera will pick it up because it's a shit camera. 99 frames per second there, guys. I'll just fly about a little bit and show the fluidity. It's my own word now. I'll show the fluidness of this. I'll show you how smooth this is. There we go. Get the words out right. Yeah, I mean it's staying at 85 to 90 frames here on the top left on MSI Afterburners tool. It's running ever so well. DirectX 11 high settings. No problems at all. I'd probably suck at flying. But yeah, I mean, you can see that this is running absolutely perfectly okay. No issues at all. R9 270X A10 6800K Black Edition. Nothing's changed. No overclocking. Literally just auto settings on BF4. Nothing changed. So yeah, you can see DirectX 11 pretty good. Okay, so let's go ahead and plonk that down. God, I can fly really well, can't I, guys? There you go. Yep, still getting a good 85 to 90 frames. Looking at the sky, getting 160. Looking at the floor. Another 130. Absolutely smooth as silk. No issues with the playback at all. Running really, really well. Okay, let's go ahead and change the graphics setting then to Mantle, and we'll restart the game. So Mantle, we'll apply that. Yes. I'll just pause and come back in. Okay, just going to launch the game again now. Test range. After this, we'll do some online as well. We'll have a look online, see how it runs on. Okay, so let's just spawn in again on the little bird. For this, we have to enable the performance overlay. So press the little tilt button, perf overlay dot draw FPS space 1. True. So now on the right hand side, as you can see there, guys, we've got 104 frames. And that's quite hard to see again. I'm really sorry about the quality of this camera. 107 frames now, a little bit higher. So we get like, I don't know, what, 10%, 20% maybe at the most there. So it's not bad. Let's have a little fly about and see how the frame rate adjusts to 90. I mean, it's not really not any different now to how it was on DirectX. So, okay, so Mantle's got it good. They're, you know, they're level pegging with DirectX, but obviously Mantle's an independent technology. So hopefully, in time, it'll get a lot better than this. We're still getting sort of 70, 80 frames. It's not as high as I thought it might be because they were promising sort of a lot higher results than that. Well, that's how you fly, guys. Now that is how you crash a chopper. Right, let's have a little look. 17% health, that'll do. Oh, shite. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, all I want to do is shoot this bloody thing. Oh, you know what? Yeah, so I mean, we were getting sort of comparable frame rates to what we were on DirectX. Very similar. Oh dear. I mean, I'm not really sure what's going on anymore. I mean, I'm just crashing things and all sorts. Very similar results to DirectX. I mean, we're getting 80 to 90 frames, so it's the same as what it was on, you know, DirectX completely. Really, it's not really any different. I thought it was higher. I mean, there's a lot of people online are saying, "Oh yeah, you get higher," or in a lot of the videos on YouTube and stuff, you get like 20-30% increase from DirectX, but maybe that's with a different motherboard, or like, I don't know, perhaps a higher level card. This is the 270, so it's the entry level card of the three, of the 280, 290, 295. Either way, not complaining at all. Can I just put that in there? This is running super smooth. I mean, you'd not be unhappy with this setup, the A10 and the 29. You would not be unhappy with this, basically. You know, the 270X, the A10, 6800K together, 8 gig of RAM, and this is running. I mean, as you can see, you're getting a good 90 frames at the top right there. Online, I'm not sure. We'll have a little go on that in a minute, and we'll see what we get on a full server. I mean, I've got a feeling it's going to be a lot lower on a server with a lot more action going on, probably down to the 40s and 50s, but still very playable, equally as good. What happens if you run this barrel over? Oh, you die. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Go me. Let's go on to a multiplayer server now, guys. Have a look on the two comparisons again. Okay, so I can't promise that we'll spawn in at the same place every time, but this is Operation Metro. Or Locker these days, as it's called. Sorry, This is Operation Locker, and I'll spawn in as best I can to the central area here. Obviously, I've got to quit the game a few times to get in and out to change settings. But we're in Mantle at the moment. We're on auto settings as before, so everything's pretty much high. I'll spawn in and let's have a look, see what we get. So let me get the performance overlay up. So perf overlay dot draw FPS space 1. True. Okay, so at the moment we are getting actually a surprisingly high frame rate. Let's have a little look, get some action and see what's going on. So go over here, get down into the bowels of things and see what's going on. So I mean, we're getting a good 70, 60, 70 frames here. I mean, this is a full 64 player server, as you can see. Okay, it's one person missing, but still, as you can see, really good, very full. Got 60 frames, popping down to 40 now and then. I mean, you can see that's a really good frame rate for a system that costs this much. You know, these two components together, getting a really good frame rate. And this is easily playable. I mean, anyone that bought this would be really happy with this system. So let's go ahead and just do a little bit, get some explosions going on, try and push the system a bit, and a little look, see what we can do to it. The lowest I've seen it go so far is literally 47. I mean, that's still fantastic for these settings. 1080p, remember. you know, pretty much full settings. It's not even worth worrying about. The graphics still looks fantastic, even on high. That's great. Let's go and get killed anyway, because there's no point staying alive when you're trying to render stuff. Alright, let's just go and have a look. Tell you what, I'm doing actually pretty well. I'm not sure where that came from, but okay then. Yeah, so an average there is sort of 60 frames, I'd say. Easily playable. Let's change it to DirectX and have a look, see what we get then. Okay, I've just changed the settings to DirectX 11, 3D. I'm just going to quit the game and I'll rejoin that server. Okay, let's see what we get. So, I'm on the same team and I can spawn at the same rough locations, so that's a good thing. So let me go back to where we were, the central sort of panopticon here. Okay, and the frame rate is, I've got to say, a little bit lower, but not significantly lower. It's still, I mean, I'm running MSI Afterburner here, like I said before, on the test range, and we're getting typically 47, so the lowest on Mantle, up to 57. So it's you know, it's not that bad, but it's not as high. I mean, I've got to say, Mantle at this point is looking more positive under load. We're still getting the 60 frames now and then, but not like Mantle was. Mantle was, you know, properly up there all the time. So, I mean, there is a comparable So there is a, you know, an easily comparable difference there. You're looking at, I mean, it's dropping down to sort of 40 frames on DirectX 11. It's still not bad. I mean, I'm not complaining at all. But this is the whole point of this test, to see the differences in sort of smoothness, in frame rate, how it runs, whether it's worth running Mantle or not. And I think it is. I think Mantle is, on this game anyway, at the moment, I would definitely change the rendering mode to Mantle on 64-bit. This is running really nicely, I have to say. But still, Mantle, you know, it's sort of 10, maybe 10 frames a second more, which, in my opinion, you kind of need that if you're playing a fast-paced game like this. I'm no pro at this. That's the setup we're running, guys. As you've probably seen in my previous videos, it's a micro case. It's an EVGA Hadron air case, and that comes with a built-in power supply. They're pretty cool. We've custom made that one, and a lot of people didn't like it. We custom built that one with a H100i cooler on the top. We drilled a hole in the back and pushed all the pipes through, and then just obviously put the cooling block on. Unfortunately, because of the way it is, we had to put the cooling block itself upside down, like the CORSAIR. So it's actually upside down in there, but it doesn't really matter. We've had no problems, no heat issues. As you can see, there's the R9270X in there. It's a borderline fitting card. You get about half an inch spare in there, so you can probably fit a bigger card, maybe a Titan or something, I don't know. It's about 11 inches, that card, 11.5 inches. I've got an SSD in there, 8 gig of RAM. There was 16, but one of the DIMMs is broken for some reason, I'm not sure why. Cracking system, nice and fast, runs really well. No issues there at all. So I thought another good map to try would be Parasol Storm. That's quite, you know, intensive on the GPU and processor, because all the sort of water effects and storm and that. I'm just going to join it now. I'm not sure whether it will have all of these sort of effects in it, because it's a team deathmatch rather than sort of a conquest. But we'll see how it goes. Let's see how we get on then. Currently running at DirectX 11 auto settings 1080p. Resume the game. I'm going to spawn in. I think I'll spawn in here. Let's have a look, see how we do. First time I've been on this server, getting 65 frames at the moment per second, which is absolutely fantastic. Just going to help them take this flag. Do a few little tests, like blowing some stuff up, and see how we get on. So there's a guy right above me, I'm going to go kick his ass. Oh, we got each other. Wow, never mind. Yazu 1999 from Finland, apparently. But look, so let's come on down here. See if we can find some explosions. Love that. USAS. Easily getting 65 frames per second here. Very smooth indeed. Just come along and blow these barrels up. See how this looks. Kaboom! Whoa, blimey, that looked fantastic. Yo mama. Oh, hello. Oh, I think I got a kill there, just about. Blind fire. Can we blow these barrels up? Whoa! God damn! That blew up quite well, didn't it? Yeah, so as you can see, DirectX 11, this is running super smooth. Very, very smooth. I'm going to quit the game and come back in Mantle and see what it's like. So, just change those settings. Video, Mantle, apply. Yep. Back. Yep. Quit the game. Okay, back in Mantle now. Wow, frame rate up to 70 there. How dare you shoot me, bro? What did one ever do to you? I know what to do. I've got to get out of here. I gotta get out of here. Go, go. Oh. That was a bite right there. Never mind. So getting a really good frame rate here. Still getting 60 plus. Which is fan-dabby-dozy. Good frame rate for Mantle. Very good. Oh, wow, there we go. Running super smooth. No issues whatsoever. I'm going to kick this guy's ass. When I find you, I will kill you. He thinks he's going to get away with it, but I'm going to go kick his ass. Oh, where are you? Come here, bro. Stop running, bro. Stop running from me, bro, Civ. You utter bastard. That was my kill, and he knows it. So yeah, I mean, it runs really well. I mean, I've got to say, Mantle is getting the edge on it by probably 10 frames, 10-15 frames. Running really good. Look at this. I've miraculously got changed to different clothing in the last 5 minutes. So, I think overall, Mantle does appear to be pretty good. I mean, they've improved quite a lot. They're getting us, you know, a higher frame rate, smoother gameplay. It's their own system, rendering system, and it's, you know, it's new to the market. I think it's worth changing to Mantle and giving it a go. If you've got an AMD system, AMD graphics card, yeah, give it a go. Why not? It works pretty well. Yeah, an extra 10-15 frames. I mean, that's worth it to me. I mean, I've been playing games for a long time, but it's not that groundbreaking. But it's worth having. It's a good investment, and that's a first. It's different. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. I'm going to make more videos in the future, and I'm Jake Billing. See you in a bit. Bye! Yeah, that was a bit weird, wasn't it?